Hey, this is Joshua. I'm recording from my cell phone because my computer's not working at the moment. So this week has kind of prompted me to go against what I decided originally for this channel, and I'm going to talk a little bit about current events. Um, so last week was the Unite the Right rally, and that led to the tragic death of Heather Hare, and the entire point of the rally was to defend the Robert E. Lee statue in Charlottesville, Virginia. Um, a bit of history about Confederate monuments. They aren't really to commemorate the Confederates. They're meant as intimidation tools for African Americans. These were put up in the 20s through 60s during the Jim Crow and Civil Rights era to kind of show black people that even though they weren't owned as property, their lives were still largely controlled by the white power structure that existed. Um, and so the and they're largely on public land, which means they should be taken down. Intimidation tools should not be paid for by the people who were both intimidated and were intimidating those individuals and groups. So they need to be taken down and put into museums, archives, given to neo Confederates to put in their cemeteries. They just shouldn't be on public land anymore. Um, Additionally, I think that we need to really talk about another thing that's being used to keep these up, and that um, the Confederacy wasn't, while it was built on slavery, was not the war was not about slavery, which is a complete lie. Um, the historiography behind that was built in the late 1890s and really was propagated throughout most of the last century. And wasn't really refuted until the mid 60s when populist historiography started to actually pop up and was being studied, written, and taught. Um, and that really proved that it was about slavery. Slavery sucked even more. And while most people agree about that, it's kind of hard for people to understand that to an extent. Um, and yeah, so a little bit of housekeeping for the rest of my channels for the rest of the week. I will be doing an eclipse video tomorrow because there's an eclipse tomorrow, and so that'll push back the India history video another week. Wednesday and Friday stuff will happen during the week, so I will find out when it comes. Thursday will be exclusively television shows. I will actually finally get to the Mist and Zoo again for Zoo's case, and there will be a couple of season finales that happen before I record, so I'll get those in as well. That's it for the night. I will talk to you guys tomorrow on Cultural Catholic.